Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see every video that I upload. And for those of you that's already subscribed, hello and welcome back. Today you guys, I will be showing y'all how I add fruit pieces or fruit slices into my powder dip. And the first thing that I do want to show y'all is I already have my nail on my mannequin hand. You guys, I decided to use half cover nail for this particular style today. I normally don't use half covers. I don't particularly care for them, and you can see it has a curve to it. So we're gonna just see how this look after I get finished on it. But I have it shaped. It's the shape of a square. So we're doing a square, and I'm gonna add some color and add my fruit slices on here. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the things I will be using today is I definitely will be using my Glam and Glitz. This is the Mood Effect. It's the color yellow, so it's like, it might be like dark yellow, light yellow. It might have a little white to it, but this is gonna be my background color. Of course, I have my fruit slices. Y'all, I actually got these off Wish, and it was like maybe 3,000 pieces of them. I also have my Beauty Secret Sally's. It's the color clear, as you can see. And then of course I'm using my Rezeal top coat, activation, and base coat, which I purchased off Amazon. And for this design, you will need your little dotting tool, and you will need tweezers, and also your dipping tray. And you guys, you know, I always use my dipping tray for just about everything. Sometimes I make a mess, I do it in the top, but we're gonna just use the tray today. And you will also need some Kiss glue as well. Okay, you guys. And you guys, I have a different little light in the background that I'm using on my in this video. I actually had purchased it from Walmart, so we're gonna see how this video come out with the lighting. And you guys, next week I will have me another camera. The other camera that I had got, I can't get it to link like I needed to, so I'm having to still work with the one I have, but we'll have better quality soon. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I always use my pointer finger for all my designs. So I have my nail on here, and the first thing you need to do is go ahead and get your base coat ready and your yellow in your tray, which that's what I'm doing now. And you guys, I also have some little rhinestones I'm going to add on this design. I don't know why I didn't show them to y'all. Well, I got them already on the table. They're very tiny. So what I'm going to do is put my yellow in my tray. I'm going to put enough just to go over this nail, so when I dip, I won't have to force this mannequin finger in there so much. So the fuller the better for me. Alright, and you can see this is my color yellow. Alright, y'all can see the little sparkle that's in it too. It's really pretty Alright, and of course you will need a brush to get the excess powder off. So alright, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is take my base, and I'm going to polish it on here. Put a fair amount on here like I always tell you guys. So we're going to put a fair amount on here, and then all we're going to do is dip this finger again, dip this finger into it. Okay, yeah, that's why I said I was going to do a fair amount on there, so I don't have to go through all that trouble with dipping. Sometimes y'all, I have to take my what is it, I have to take my cuticle pusher to finish filling in on my nail, and I don't want to go through that today. Alright, and so I'm gonna push it back a little bit more. Alright, you guys, and then I'm gonna add a fair amount again. And when I say a fair amount, just make sure that nail has enough of the base coat on there to allow that product to soak in. Okay, then I'm going to dip it in. That's it. Then you tap it off, and then I brush. I hit it with the brush real lightly. And you guys, sometimes from dipping, you can see that the nail makes like a little line part right there, but it's okay. Once you sand it out like you need to and file it, sand it, whatever you're gonna do to it, it'll even it out, so you don't have no worries there. Alright, I'm gonna do one more coat, you guys. So I did 3 coats of the yellow for the background color, and I call it the background because this is the color that's gonna pop in the back, so we're gonna say our background color. Alright, so I dipped it again, and I'm gonna shake it down on there, make sure I get it all on it this time, you guys. And I need to do my own nails, and I think I'm gonna put me a set on soon, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with my set. Alright, so you guys, this is what it looks like. It's yellow, and on the sides y'all see on my nail, I got where I was doing a blue dip on here, so I need to clean it off a little bit more. Now what your next steps are, I'm gonna put my yellow back in its container. Y'all know I try to reserve all my my powders. I don't want to waste them. Alright, so my next steps now, and y'all, I always clean out my tray, something I always do. Alright, so this finger nail, alright, I have the yellow on there. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my activator, and I'm going to activate it. And you guys, it's important to activate the nail, because you want the acrylic to harden. So that's what I'm doing now, putting my activator on here so it can harden. And then you wait for a few seconds, a minute, whatever, as long as you want to, as long as you know it's dry. Then you're gonna shape, and then you're gonna place these fruit pieces on top, and then you're gonna, well, I got glue. Normally I use gel, but I'm not gonna use no gel. I'm just gonna use some regular glue to make sure the pieces lay down really good in the acrylic. And then I'll show y'all how I take the clear, put it over there, and add it onto my acrylic, onto my yellow. And you guys, what you will have to do after you use the activation, after this dries, is take a fingernail file and file it really good. Now you guys, I have my nail drill that I can use, and I have my fingernail file. And guys, on most of my videos, I do notice that I use my fingernail file a lot on my mannequin hand, and that's just because it's the mannequin hand. I rather use my nail drill on my hands, but the nail drill is a lot faster. If you have a nail drill, you know, work with it. If you don't have the nail drill, or you're not ready for the nail drill, just use your file. They all do the same thing. It just takes more time with a file, because you want to make sure everything is perfect and it comes out like you need. Okay, so this done dried long enough. What I'm gonna do is just file my sides. That's all I'm doing. Filing my sides really good. And when you file, keep your hand at an angle so whatever shape that you aim for can come out perfectly, okay? You guys, I done fell in love with the coffin style. The few people, my friends and family nails that I have done, they really like Kaufman, and I have become a big fan of Kaufman. I'm just gonna do square right now though, because that's how the nail was, and I'm gonna make it a little bit more skinnier, give it the real slim square shape. So that's what I'm doing, if you're wondering why I'm fouling, taking so long to foul. Alright, and then I'm gonna go like this. And this is just to shape the top part. I normally round my corners off because, you know, you don't want all the pointiness going on. Alright, so I've shaped the nail like I want it. And now you're like, Ebony, I can see those lumps so near. Yeah, they come from the dip, the acrylic. So what I'm going to do next is take my nail drill, turn it on, and I gotta talk louder, and I'm just gonna go on here and just clean this up a little bit, okay? And I'm just cleaning it up. You want to smooth this part out. That's exactly what I'm doing. And I just go around with my drill. So this is just how I use my drill. And everybody has their own technique of how they use nail drills and stuff. And this is one of my techniques on how I do my stuff. What works for me may not work for you. Alright. So you guys, I got a little of my yellow on here. You can already see the color changing. And with this drill being kind of warm, it turned it like a white color. Because it goes off temperature. So right now it's like yellow and white. And I'm going to show it to y'all right fast. And I'm going to show y'all my next steps. And you can see it's smooth, and I'm going to take my nail buffer and buff it out really well. Guys, I was buffing earlier and my little nail was popping off, and I was like, uh-oh, can't have that. So I'll be having to be careful on my video for y'all, because I don't want my nails to pop off, okay? So you want to make sure that you smooth everything out. And everything is smooth like I want it. And you guys, my yellow is lightened all the way up. So, yeah. Alright. So this is the color. It's really light. It's yellow. And that's the color that we're using, is yellow. Alright, so our next step, so now that we've buffed and we fouled, my fun part is the fruit pieces. So what we gotta do, let me dust a little bit, you guys. I got a lot of dust on my hands. I know sometimes in the video my hands be looking like they're ashy, but it really be me messing with these nails and I be having dust everywhere. Alright, so what I'm going to show y'all, when you add these fruit pieces on, I take the glue first. Now, with the tool, you need to make sure you put some of your base coat on whatever end you're going to use to pick your pieces up with. This makes it so much easier using a dotting tool to pick up stuff instead of tweezers. Alright, so where I'm going to put my fruit pieces at, I'm going to hurry up and put my glue on the spot. And I'm using a Kiss, you guys. And I'm just sticking my fruit in these areas. And as you can see, that's one of the fruit pieces. I'm going to put one up here on the edge part as well. I'm gonna hurry up and pick it up. This is a strawberry, and I'm gonna put it right here at the edge. You guys, with the glue, you gotta move fast because this stuff dries so quickly. I'm gonna put one right here, and make sure you put enough on here, because with gosh, with the when it comes to the glue, it'll dry real fast and then it'll settle real quick. So make sure you put enough and you put it on there fast enough. And you know, once you put it on there, you really can't move it. Now that's with 3 on there right now. And I really think I'm gonna leave 3 on there. I'm not gonna do the 4th one, just because I'm gonna add my stones in these other spots. In these empty spots that you see, I'm about to add stones. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit more of my base coat on here. And then I'm gonna take my glue and put it on in these spots. Just like that. And then I'm gonna pick up my diamonds, my little stones, and I'm gonna place them on the nail. Just like that. And you guys, that's on there. And they're like, dang, I put a whole lot of glue on there, so they doing what they do, okay? They sliding just a tad bit, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna put that one back down because I'm gonna add a few right here in this area. Yeah, that's the beauty of glue, because once it sticks, you know it's on there. But the gel is the same thing, it just gives you more play time. So when you got gel, you're able to maneuver it and it won't cure until you cure it under the light. Alright, and I think I'm gonna put a few up here. No, I'm just putting one right there. So that's what it's looking like. Let me show it to y'all. That's what it looked like. And then I'm gonna add a few more here, I think. Or I might put one more right there, just to blink it out a little bit more. Just a tad bit more, okay? Oh, my tweezers is right here. What am I looking for? But I think I want to add like one more diamond on there. I'm gonna put some glue in that spot like I told y'all, and then we're gonna just go ahead and apply that diamond that I told y'all about. Then I might add another one just because. Alright, so we got fruit pieces and diamonds. That's on the yellow. It's exactly how it looks. That's pretty. It's different. Normally it's just fruit pieces but other colors, but I wanted to add a little razzle dazzle to it, okay? Alright, so while we let this dry, because I gotta make sure that glue dries really, really well, I'm gonna go ahead and get my base coat ready. And I'm gonna get my clear ready while I let this dry. And you guys, I'm gonna let this dry for a few moments and then I'll definitely be back, okay? Okay, you guys, so now that I'm dry, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you what it look like. Now that it's dry, that's exactly how it looks. You got your fruit and you got your stones. Next, what I'm gonna do is take my base coat again. Now when you are adding extra, when you add your base coat on over your designs, when it comes to dipping, make sure you put a fair amount on here. That way the design will give you, you know, that 3D look in the background like you need it to. So I put a lot, I ain't gonna say a lot, I put a fair amount, okay? I put a fair amount over everything. That way once I get this design underneath some more acrylic, it'll pop really, really pretty. So that's what I'm trying, that's what I normally aim for. And like I told y'all, I think before, yeah, I tried this and I finally caught the hang of it. And I'm so proud of myself, because the first time I did this style, you guys, I struggled and it came out so bad. It was horrible. I stayed up all night doing it, and then I took all of it off because I couldn't get it to to settle underneath the acrylic like I needed it to. It took me a minute, but now I can do it. Okay, so this is one coat of it. That's what it looks like with one coat. You can already see how it looks. And what I'm gonna do one more, because when you go to filing and adding, you know, using a nail drill, if you go down too far with the dip powder, it can actually take all this design off, and we don't want to do all of that. So what I'm gonna do is just add another layer of my clear to make sure that it's actually underneath the about the fourth layer of acrylic. That way that design is safe underneath it. So when I go to hit it with the drill and stuff, like I said again, you won't have to worry about it coming out. And you guys, I might just do me some fruit on my nails on my next video to show you how I do my own. Yeah, and I like you painting across. Yeah, I'm painting across on the top, and then I'm gonna go on the sides and come up. And this just to ensure that I'm getting enough of my product everywhere on this nail. You guys, this is really pretty. I just started this tonight by the grace of God. I pray before I do my videos. Pray that God gives me ideas, and that's what He does. Like I've told y'all guys before, this is something I do for fun. I love doing nail art. Okay, so I put enough on there. I put a lot on there that time. I just want to make sure that I got enough on there. Okay, it's okay that the acrylic is coming out my tray. It's fine. Alright, y'all, with this, believe it or not, it's so even and pretty. All I'm gonna have to do is buff it out and shape it a little bit more, and you guys, I'll be done. Okay, so this style is really fast. You only did like 3 layers of the yellow that's underneath. No, it was 2 layers. It might have been 2 or 3, I don't count it. And then on top, you're only doing 2 coats of clear. And you know, you activate your first coat, which was the color, and then you sand and shaped it, and then you added your stones and your fruit slices on. And you can use glue, or you can use the rhinestone glue gel. Either or work. And then you can dry it with the UV light, or allow it to just dry itself, and then you just apply the clear coat on top. And this is the look that you get. This is the look that you get after you add all your clear on top. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna activate this, you guys. I'm not even gonna add no more coats. It look good the way it is. It's a full look. You know, you guys, I'm gonna clean up my mess a little bit, as always. But yeah, so you got like a full look with a few coats, not a whole lot. And like I told y'all, I like my nails very thick, but this nail is perfect. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, like I told y'all, I'm gonna put my activator onto this nail. And you guys, the my stones and all this stuff, I really got for a reasonable price. I really don't pay a whole lot of money for my art. I go to the nail supply store, or either I order it off Amazon or Wish, Shein. Mind you guys, these are the websites I use for my designs that I bought, and all of them are reasonable. Even Walmart, you can go on Walmart and get some good prices and decent deals on some stuff too. Alright, you guys, so I put a whole lot of this activation on here, and I'm gonna let this dry, and let me show y'all what it looked like now with the activation on it. It's not gonna take long to dry. So this is what it looks like. And you can see it has like the 3D look and effect to it. I think it looks so much prettier with color in the background instead of just doing it like plain, because it makes the fruits pop. Like the fruits pop a whole lot, so you see it better. So I would have did it clear, you would have been able to see it, but it would have been like plain. But that's the style, the design, the style and design that I was aiming for, and it came out perfectly. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm dry. So this is what the dry look like. It's dry, as you can see, and I have my fruit and I have my rhinestones in it underneath the clear powder. So you guys, like I said, what I'm gonna do with my nail, I'm gonna file it a little bit more on the tip, on the sides, and then I'm gonna smooth the top. But I'm just gonna buff it out really good to get it really smooth, because the amount of acrylic that I have on here is perfect for this design that I just did. So all I'm gonna do is take my file, as you can see, and I'm just gonna file the sides again. That's all I'm gonna do. And you guys, I got some stiletto nails that I think I'm gonna do for my set. So it's gonna be so much fun doing me a stiletto style set. I've never done stiletto before, but I'm about to. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do this part over here. I guess sometimes the harder I hold my fingers, the quicker it'll come out on me. So we're trying to be a little gentle on my little mannequin hand. I try. Okay. Now this is the shape that I'm aiming for, you guys. You can see how it's there. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is take my buffer, because it's already smooth and it really got no lumps or nothing. And I'm gonna take my buffer and I'm gonna buff my nail really well. Yeah, I know I buff for a while, but I be trying to get everything smooth as I'll get out on the nails. It's important to buff a nail really good. Okay, you guys, and then you gotta feel, see if you feel any lumps or anything. And so what I'm gonna do is take my file and I'm gonna file over a little on my area right here. And you guys, you can use a drill, but like I said, it's like a hit and miss when it comes to me drilling on my mannequin hand. It's like I want to sometimes, but sometimes I don't. Yeah, I'm just hitting the spots that I feel need to be a little smoother. Alright. So I'm just smoothing those spots out. That's all I was doing. There's nothing to it. Alright. Now that's what you want to feel. Smoothness. You don't want no lumps. No nothing. Alright. So what I'm going to do is just buff one more time over that area that I had my little bump on I didn't like. And I'm going to show y'all what she looked like. Alright, you guys. Here she go. With the camera I have, it's so funny. It looks like it's not even yellow no more. It looks clear. But it has the yellow background to it, and it has the fruits in it. And what I'm going to do is add this base coat, and then I'm going to show y'all, I'm at this top coat, and then I'm going to show y'all what my finished result looked like. And let me dust my little hand off. And let's add the little top coat. And then y'all can really see how my style turned out. And you guys, I just started polishing like this on my nails, side, and then across. I don't know, I just feel like it gets every little bit of that nail like you want it to, you know. That's just something I do. You don't have to do that. Alright, you guys. So, I'm going to show y'all what this looked like with my top coat. And here you go. This is the nail design that I was aiming for, and it came out so pretty. You got your strawberries, your orange, I think it's kiwi, and you got your diamonds with the yellow background. And that's how you add fruit into your dip powder. You guys, it's simple. You can do your whole full set like that, or you can turn around and just do 1 or 2 fingers. You don't have to do but so much. And then you could just do the other nails yellow. Make it pop. It's so pretty. Okay, you guys, and that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was informative. And I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching.